But yeah, like, I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't even have a brain. It's just a brainless blob floating about the place. So kind of like me. What up, everyone? It's your boy Floz MG, and welcome back to another episode of Tear Up. This time, we are going to be ranking sea creatures. For what reason? I actually don't remember why I was going to rank these. Maybe someone requested it? The point is, I had the images, so I thought, fuck it, let's just get it out of the way. So let's get right into it! The rankings for this video are as follows. God tier, Apex, Just Keep Swimming, Bottom Feeder, and Cancelled. I mean, how do you expect me to do a tier list about sea creatures and not expect one of the tiers to be named Just Keep Swimming, Just Keep Swimming, Just Keep Swimming, Swimming, Swimming? I don't remember the other words because I haven't seen the movie in probably a decade. That's not even a joke. Alright, but first up here we got Clam. I just realized, why am I wearing these? It doesn't involve sound, why am I wearing them? I'm a fucking dumbass clam for wearing those for no goddamn reason. Now, either way, the clam is an animal that's mostly shell, and the actual clam itself is like a little blob within the shell. I'm gonna be honest, with most of these, I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm not a fucking water animalologist. Marine biologist. It's been a rough day for me. I'm not a marine biologist, so I don't know all the ins and outs of all these aquatic creatures. All I know is that clams and or oysters make pearls from calcium stuff that they eat. There's probably one marine biologist that's watching this that is absolutely angry with my existence right now. And you know what? You are absolutely justified. I think for the sake of things, I have to put clam up in bottom feeder, because it probably somehow has more brains than me. Next up, we have a crab. No specifics or nothing, just a whole generic crab. One thing I do know about crabs is that they love money. You can see where I get all my ocean knowledge from. And like, from what I do know about crabs, I'm pretty sure from their anatomical structure, it is impossible for them to walk forward. They have to like crab walk side to sides. Hence the term crab walking. I feel like the only experience with a crab I have ever had was when I swam in some body of water. I don't know if it was like an ocean beach or if it was like a giant ass lake beach. Something. I don't know. Point is, crab pinched my foot and it really hurt. So I know like crab as much. Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob is the only thing that saved it from being any lower. Next up we have a dolphin, this smooth-skinned motherfucker. One of the very few sea life mammals. And that's something I never really understood with dolphins. Like, the way they breathe is through the little blowhole in their head. So, like, when they go underwater, because I'm assuming they spend most of their time underwater, do they just have, like, an immense lung capacity? Or can they breathe both air and water? Are they a super creature descended upon us from aliens? I still believe that theory more than anything. I will say, in my opinion, I do believe dolphins are far more interesting than a good number of animals on this list. So I'm going to go ahead and put them up in Apex. Not all the way in God tier. There are a couple others I want to save that for. Next up on this list, we have an electric eel. Or maybe it's just an eel. I don't know. I wasn't specific. The literal only way I can describe this is that an eel is literally just a snake that spends all of its time underwater and look far more terrifying somehow. It's essentially just like a snake. It's a head with a tail. That's literally all it is. And you'll never, ever, ever see me near one of these goddamn things. Mostly due to my own insecurity. So due to the, in my opinion, terrifying nature of this motherfucker, I'm gonna go ahead and put it down canceled. Thank you, bitch! And now, next up, we have a jellyfish that reside in the land of jellyfish fields, who wait to be jellyfished by their jellyfishers SpongeBob and Patrick. Jellyfish. Again, the only place to get any of my marine biology knowledge. Jellyfish have those goddamn stingers that can hurt you real badly. And from what I know, the only way to alleviate the pain from a jellyfish sting is to piss all over it. That's not even a joke. That's some marine biology knowledge I got from Friends. I don't even mean real life friends. I mean friends from the show, Friends. You really think I got friends in real life? But yeah, like, I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't even have a brain. It's just a brainless blob floating about the place. So kind of like me. And you know what? Because this is probably the animal in ocean life that I probably somehow relate the most to, by some weird twist of fate, I have to put him up in God tier. I salute you, my oafen brother. Next up here, we have a lobster, or what I would like to call a crab on steroids. And I mean, in the show, SpongeBob, essentially Larry is just Mr. Krabs on steroids. And actually, from my understanding, like, the reason why they, like, have, like, live lobsters at, like, restaurants, and why you have to, like, cook them while they're alive or something or other, is because I'm pretty sure, like, soon after they are, their bodies release some sort of toxins or shit. I don't know. Point is, you gotta eat them and cook them fast, otherwise they make you very icky. Let's go with that. That's probably the best vocabulary I can use. So I'll say with them looking cooler than crabs, but having a higher deadly factor, I'm gonna put them right in the middle and just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Okay. Next up, we have an octopus. Octopuses, as you all know, the name octopus, don't even think about it. Octo and octopus means 8 for their 8 arms, legs, tentacle things. And they also apparently have 3 hearts. That's 2.5 more than me. Plus, I believe octopi also have the ability to camouflage themselves, where, like, their skin, is it skin? Sure. Their skin can change color, much like a chameleon. I think for being an absolute badass of a creature, I'm gonna go ahead and put the octopus up in God tier. Those factors alone seem cool to me. Next up, we have an orca, a killer whale. But here's the thing, I don't know if an orca is technically, like, part of, like, the whale family. Because it kind of looks like a panda dolphin. And I mean, a dolphin's not exactly a member of the whale family. Are orcas mammals? Do they have blowholes? I don't know. Again, not a marine biologist. What I do know is that I'm pretty sure, unlike whales, these things are carnivorous. I'm pretty sure. I mean, their names are literally killer whales. And I mean, given the characteristics about orcas that I do know, I mean, I'm probably going to go ahead and put, like, somewhere along the same lines as dolphins. Not any higher because I don't have as much information, but that's what I got. Next up, we have the seahorse. The seahorse is given its name, I guess, because its head resembles that of a horse. They couldn't get any more creative than that. And aside from their very interesting shape, another interesting thing about seahorses is that the males carry the babies. So I'm pretty sure all women in the world, if they could be any animal, would be a seahorse. To force that unbearable pain among men. I am definitely an ally. I would definitely take on the role of a seahorse to take away that unbearable pain. And because I so respect the nature of seahorses, I'm going to go ahead and put them up in God tier. Huh. So I guess all those people who do say, oh, it's against nature for men to ever get pregnant, I guess that's wrong. Next up, we have sharks. Do-do. 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 Yeah. And again, yeah. just sharks like crabs is just going to be like the umbrella of sharks. I was very serious. There's like great white, there's hammerhead, there's a bunch of others. Probably those are the only two that I know the names of. Oh, I take it back. I know tiger shark. But you know what? Sharks get a bad rep for eating all the sea life around them. That's why they're going into a rehab. Fish are friends, not food. Unless we get a quick whiff of blood.
Then it's quite tasty.
Yeah, because sharks are fucking badass, I'm gonna go ahead and put them up in God tier. Hey, they're trying to do better. Next up, we got a squid. Or as I like to call it, an erect octopus. Unlike octopi, I do believe squid only have 6 legs, tentacles, whatever, and their heads are much more pointed, much like a fountain pen. Actually, I wonder, are fountain pens, like those original like fountain pens, like based off like the design of a squid? I don't know. And like between all of its tentacles, it has this little like beak thing that chops. Again, not a marine biologist. And actually, despite popular belief, Squidward is not a squid. He's an octopus. This is not Squidward. Due to too many people trying to mistake this for Squidward, I'm going to put it down in just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Okay. Next up, we have a stingray, which I believe this is what took out... Is this what took out Steve Irwin? No. Yes? No. I don't remember. I remember there was a big story about a stingray stinging someone through the heart and they, like, died. Because apparently that stinger is, like, tougher than steel. And because I'd rather have my whole body intact, I'm gonna put this one down in bottom feeder. Feel free, stay with the crustaceans. Yeah, alright. Next up, we totally got sea turtles. Dude. We're just chilling about and riding the rip currents, dude. Yeah, and we can live to be like 150. And we got like so many children, dude. And you know what? We're so freaking gnarly, dude, that we're gonna go straight up into God tier. Bruh. And lastly, probably another one I relate to a lot is the whale. Again, we're going to just lump these together as well. Is the whale, because we're big and fat. The whale is another air-breathing mammal through a little hole in its head, which again, like the dolphin, I don't understand. Does it have immense lung capacity? Can it breathe both air and water? Were they descended by aliens? I don't know. We may never know. And I would have said that whales were awesome, except for that one scene in Finding Nemo, which absolutely fucking traumatized me. That was probably the most terrifying scene in that movie for me. Like, in fact, I still have a hard time watching Finding Nemo nowadays because, like, I have trouble with, like, endless voids of nothingness. But they were cool for me until then, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put it up in Apex. Because they're good, but they were kind of brought down for me. And I think we're just going to end that right there. So until next time, I've been Floz MG. This has been T-Rop Ranking Sea Creatures, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video.